just the amount of people and groups and organizations that we've already mentioned in this conversation that have to matrix with each other to make this happen, right? Like the ranchers, the aggregators that they work with, the processors, the certifiers, your brand, the other brands inside of Applegate. I'm sure it's the marketing team, it's the sourcing team, it's you and your team, it's, you know, operations. Like, can you
Yeah.
just speak to the insanity that that probably creates and the complexity and maybe illustrate some of the workflows to actually make something like this come to life, like in a packaged product on the shelf?
Yeah, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. I mean, yeah, like I said, I don't think we really, because we're already full of standards. Like we have a
Yeah.
NASCAR package on our,
Yeah.
like we have, and so we're no strangers to like these complicated supply chains that like really, you really put yourself in a box with every standard you have, which is okay. It just requires like a ton of planning. And so,
Mhm.
I think just adding a new one, I don't think we understood how it would become so much more complicated. But it, yeah, it really, I don't, and I honestly can't even put my finger on why it's been really complicated, but it's taken everybody in our company. It's taken everyone in our suppliers company. I mean, all the partners involved have been doing a lot, just from compliance to, you know, getting all of the right, every single supply chain
Mm.
stop point has to be now, certified or have a
Mhm.
check in there, right? That product has been separated. It hasn't been blended with anything. And so when you add in freezers and, temperers, I mean, you add in every truck, it's like, okay, here's another stop point. We got to account for this. But then you know, on the quality side, and this isn't really very different from just what we deal with on a day to day, especially with, things like beef hot dogs, where there's a very specific ratio of, lean to fat that we
Mm.
have to have. It's in our formula. If it's, not that formula, it just doesn't, the recipe doesn't work. So,
Right.
um, you know, when we have very limited supply already, if that ratio is wrong, it's like
Mm.
you can't just take it, in another scenario, if say organic, say we had too much lean meat and not enough fat in the ratio. Well, we could use our other supplier that was organic to buy the fat and blend that in.
Mhm.
But with Regen, it's like there isn't more supply just floating around of Regen organic
Yeah.
beef fat. So it's just stuff like this, right? Like
Yeah.
you can't really plan for any of this, but I guess that's just another proof point of like we need more. We need more volume. Like we
Mm.
just need all of this to transition so that more products can be out
Mhm.
there.